The topic we'll be discussing today is passive solar heating. Passive solar heating is the least expensive way to heat a home and could dramatically reduce the amount of energy consumed otherwise. The aim is to keep out the summer sun and let in the winter sun while ensuring the building's overall thermal performance. Careful application is required for passive solar heating principles, and to get the best result, daytime living areas should face north, and separate zoning areas should be created between your daytime living and your nighttime living. Consideration should take place in the shading through, as explained in our previous webinar, and the amount and type of glass should be appropriate to the climate. To re-radiate the heat back into the house where it is needed, thermal mass is also required internally with appropriate insulation and draught sealing to help store the heat. An example of thermal mass will be the concrete slab on ground, which is typically used in our construction in Western Australia. When it comes to our sustainable home we're looking at designing here in Mandurah, we'll be taking into consideration several things. First of these will be the daytime living areas to be located on the north, along with any other high day use rooms. Passive solar shading will also be critical, and we'll need to take into consideration the correct eve width for our summer and winter sun angles that we get here in Mandurah. Thermal mass is also used to store heat from the sun and should be exposed internally, and to achieve this we'll either be using tiled floors or exposed floors with a concrete slab on ground, also with an internal feature face wall, separating the living and dining area to the bedrooms. To help circulate the warm air evenly in rooms and push it down from the ceilings, especially where it's raked, ceiling fans will be installed in the bedrooms, living and dining areas. This is a cheaper alternative than say evaporative or reverse ducted air conditioning. Appropriate use of selected glazing and sizing throughout the home also plays a critical element in the building envelope, along with the window frame selected. This is especially important on the northern facade, not to underdo or overdo the glazing area. High levels of insulation will be used also in the main areas of the building envelope, which include the ceiling, roof space and walls if needed. All exhaust fans and ranges will be vented to the outside air, not within the ceiling space itself. This will help to avoid condensation and any fire risk. Also, it is very important to improve the draught sealing of your home to decrease the amount of air leakage within the building envelope. The use of celestial windows located in the living and dining area help to exclude the summer sun but also allow for the winter sun to penetrate deep within the area, which is where we hope to basically locate the thermal mass, such as the face brick feature wall.